Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for this date night as we're going to watch a Francis Ford Coppola movie. It is Apocalypse Now. It won so many awards in 1980, the year after the film came out. It won the Oscar for Best Cinematography, the Golden Globe for Best Score, Best Director. So I'm expecting really great things. I was anyway from Francis Ford Coppola, as I've watched all the Godfather films, and that was more than 15 years ago, and those films have stayed with me. I just thought they were so unique in how the characters were portrayed. They were so stylized, and each shot was a masterpiece. So I'm thinking the same thing with Apocalypse Now. I know the plot involves a US officer who is sent to kill another US officer who's a very high-ranking official who's gone AWOL. So I think the film is going to pose questions about the ethics of war, duty, patriotism, and the psyche of man and the ramifications of war and what it can do to a human. So I think it's going to be pretty deep. I like that sort of film where it poses a lot of ethical questions and kind of, grabs you by the scruff of the neck and makes you super immersed in it. I think it takes a lot of skill to be able to do that. So who better than Francis Ford Coppola? And of course, we're going to see a young Martin Sheen and Marlon Brando. These two actors are very well renowned. So yeah, I just think they're going to do the screenplay justice. I'm excited to see it. If you're new to Movie Date with Kate, please do subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy my reaction to Apocalypse Now. And on my Patreon, there's different tiers where you can help support me and my new channel. As I improve the quality of the content, you can help vote in the polls for the movies I watch coming up. And there's a lot of full-length reactions to films I don't post on YouTube, courtesy of the patrons in the Excalibur tier. So they're very kind and they say everyone on Patreon can watch these great films. We have a nice time on there, so do check it out if you feel like becoming more immersed in my community. And so now, let's get ready for Apocalypse Now. Nice song. It's interesting it's just staying put on the jungle. I guess it's allowing us to get really immersed in the location. And all this dust. Is it sand? Kind of looks a bit like flames.
This is the end.
Oh, wow. Decimation. That's sad. I really get it now. We were looking at the beauty of nature and then a second later it's gone.
Of everything that stands the end again.
God, we're getting a real sense of the heat.
Desperately.
It's like it's playing on his conscience. What happened here in the jungle? Yeah, it's definitely playing on his mind. And it's like the fan in the apartment is making him think of the propeller of the helicopter. It's kind of inescapable.
Saigon. I'm still only in Saigon.
Is he desperate to get home or get somewhere else?
Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle. When I was home after my first tour, it was worse.
Oh, we're getting a real introduction to his psyche.
I hardly said a word to my wife until I said yes to a divorce.
Whoa, he's so young.
I'm here a week now, waiting for a mission, getting softer. And every minute Charlie squats in the bush, he gets stronger. Each time I looked around, the walls moved in a little tighter.
Poor thing. Oh yeah, a bit of Tai Chi. Oh, he's hungry for that mission. Oh my god. He's like a bit animalistic, really. He says the walls are closing in, he's getting softer. He is a bit like an animal.
Alright.
Oh my god, look at the blood.
Yeah.
paint crazy. Okay.
I wanted a mission, and for my sins they gave me one. And when it was over, I'd never want another.
Oh, mission of a lifetime then, hey.
Are you all right, Captain? How's it look like?
Oh, look at the painting gone off.
Are you Captain Willard?
Hey, buddy, you gonna shut the door?
We have orders to escort you to the airfield.
What are the charges?
There's no charges, Captain. You have orders to report to ComSec Intelligence. Right?
And they're trying for me.
That's right.
God, he's been really paranoid, hasn't he?
Captain, come here and give me a hand. We got a dead one.
Oh, just shows you they must say it all the time.
We're gonna take a shower, Captain. Come on, in we go.
Bit of cold water. Out and out.
I was going to the worst place in the world, and I didn't even know it yet.
Come on in.
Thanks.
Captain, have you ever seen this gentleman before? Met the general or myself?
No, sir.
You worked a lot on your own, haven't you, Captain? Intelligence, counterintelligence with ComSec I-Corps.
I'm not presently disposed to discuss those operations, sir.
Did you not work for the CIA and I-Corps? Did you not assassinate a government tax collector, June 18,
You've
1968?
got to deny it all, because they're not privy to that information.
Sir, I'm unaware of any such
He's got to
activity.
deny it. He's got to deny it all.
Nor would I be disposed to discuss such an operation if it did in fact exist.
Wow.
You've heard of Colonel Walter E. Kurtz?
Yes, sir, I've heard the name.
Luke, would you play that tape with the captain, please?
Hector Peter Victor King. These are monitored out of Cambodia. This has been verified as Colonel Kurtz's voice.
Snail.
Oh, look, it's Marlon Brando.
It's my nightmare. But we must kill them. We must incinerate them. Pig after pig.
Oh my God.
And they call me an assassin. What do you call it when the assassins accuse the assassin?
That's deep.
Walt Kurtz was one of the most outstanding officers this country's ever produced. And he was a good man, too. Humanitarian man. He joined the Special Forces. And after that, his ideas, methods, became unsound.
Right. Unsound of mind.
Now he's crossed into Cambodia with this Montagnard army of his that worship
Isn't that Harrison Ford? Very young.
the man like a god.
Colonel Kurtz was about to be arrested for murder.
Oh, God.
Murder too.
Kurtz had ordered the execution of some Vietnamese intelligence agents. Men he believed were double agents.
But out there with these natives, it must be a temptation to
Again, it's that biblical talk a little
be
bit.
God.
Temptation to be God.
Because there's a conflict in every human heart between the rational and the irrational, between good and evil. Good does not always triumph. Sometimes the dark side overcomes better angels of our nature.
How interesting. He himself was having a bit of a breakdown in the hotel room. Not to the same extent, but a little bit. And
Very obviously, he has gone insane.
Yes, sir. Obviously insane.
Your mission is to proceed up the Nung River, pick up Colonel Kurtz's path at New Mung Ba, follow it, learn what you can along the way. When you find the colonel, infiltrate his team by whatever means available, and terminate the colonel's command.
well, he feels nervous even delivering the message.
Terminate the colonel.
Oh, God, a proper inside job.
Terminate with extreme prejudice.
Not coercion, but it's that sort of slight bribery. It's like, you will do this with extreme prejudice. Like, he is the bad one, remember that. It's not brainwashing, but it just feels very insular. Like an extreme ideology, and he mustn't fail the mission. Oh.
How many people had I already killed? There were those 6 that I knew about for sure. But this time, it was an American and an officer.
Yes, I wonder how he feels about that. Like, the roles could easily be reversed.
That wasn't supposed to make any difference to me, but it did.
I love his narration in this film.
Charging a man with murder in this place was like handing out speeding tickets at the Indy 500.
He who cast the first stone.
But I really didn't know what I'd do when I found him.
Kind of crazy because he's so trained, and yet he doesn't know what he'll do.
I was being ferried down the coast in a Navy PBR. They said it was a good way to move without drawing a lot of attention. The crew were mostly just kids, rock and rollers with one foot in their graves.
How old are you?
17.
I thought they had to be over 18 to go and fight.
Chef was from New Orleans. He was wrapped too tight for Vietnam. Lance was a famous surfer from the beaches south of L.A.
Oh yeah, they got drafted, didn't they?
Clean was from some South Bronx shithole. Then there was Phillips, the chief. It might have been my mission, but it sure as shit was the chief's boat.
You know, I pulled a few special ops in here. About 6 months ago, I took a man who was going up past the bridge at Do Lung. I heard he shot himself in the head.
It's not looking good. In these films, I love the difference between the settings and the music used, the sound.
Important message for all GIs who are
Oh, it's
living
like a
off
GI
base
radio.
from the Saigon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones satisfaction.
Get down, Bubba!
That young guy is just such a snapshot of the time. Are you joking? You'd almost think it was a party boat. I can't believe that he's jet skiing. Militant. Right, so this is like a dossier of information on him. All this going on and he's got to kill this guy.
At first, I thought they handed me the wrong dossier. I couldn't believe they wanted this man dead.
Masters at Harvard in history.
Top of his class, about 1,000 decorations.
Wow, high up. High achiever.
I'd heard his voice on the tape, but I couldn't connect up that voice with this man.
But he's thinking, what the hell happened? This guy's intelligent.
He was being groomed for one of the top slots in the corporation. General, chief of staff, anything. In 1964, he returned from a tour of Vietnam and things started to slip. His report to the Joint Chiefs of Staff was restricted. Seems they didn't dig what he had to tell them. He made 3 requests for transfer to airborne training and was finally accepted. He was 38 years old. Why the fuck would he do that?
Yeah, I love him thinking, why would he do that?
1966, joins Special Forces, returns Vietnam.
Love him thinking, what's this about?
It was the air cav, our escorts to the mouth of the Nung River, but they were supposed to be waiting for us another 30 kilometers ahead. Those boys just couldn't stay put.
Oh no, it's chaos.
What they were mopping up now hadn't even happened yet an hour ago.
Oh, it's like a tank. A water tank. What the hell?
Look at the camera, just go by like you're fighting! Television, just go through!
This is so weird.
Captain Willard, I understand the Trang has briefed you on the requirements of my mission.
I haven't heard from the train.
Your unit's supposed to escort us into the Nung.
Well, we'll see what we can do, but just stand on my way till this is done, Captain. 3 of spades, 6 of clubs, 8 of spades.
What the hell?
Yes, guard. Let Charlie know who did this.
This is so weird. Look, someone's photographing him. And he's handing out cards as if he was like the cartel or something.
This man's hurt pretty bad, sir.
He wants water. He can drink patty water.
Get out of here! Give me that canteen. Any man brave enough to fight with his guns strapped on him can drink from my canteen any day.
I think one of those sailors, Lance Johnson.
Wait, here, sure.
What a character. It's just getting used to him.
Lance Johnson, the surfer.
Yes, sir.
It's an honor to meet you, Lance. I think you're the best cutback there is.
Hey, thank you, sir.
I'm Bill Kilgore. I'm a goofy foot. This guy with you?
Yeah.
This guy. He's only like head of the mission.
We do a lot of surfing around here, Lance. I like to finish Operation Charlie.
I wouldn't have thought that'd be the topic of conversation, but here we are.
Kilgore had a pretty good day for himself. Turned the LZ into a beach party. The more they tried to make it just like home, the more they made everybody miss it.
What happened to your mission, Captain? Trying to forget all about you.
Look, he's wearing a surfer tee.
2 places we can get into the river. It's a pretty wide delta, but these are the only 2 spots I'm really sure of.
Well, that village you're pointing at's kind of hairy, Willard. I lost a few recon ships in there now and again.
That's a fantastic peak. It's unbelievable. It's just Tube City.
Still on about surfing.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before a good peak? There aren't any good peaks in this whole shitty country.
It's really hairy in there, sir. That's where we lost McDonald. They shot the hell out of us there.
Now we'll pick your boat up and put it down like a baby right where you want it.
Pretty hairy in there. It's Charlie's point.
Charlie, don't surf!
Charlie, don't surf. Oh my god, this is crazy. They're bringing some longboards. I guess they're making the best out of a bad situation.
All right, son! Out of it! Let's go!
Cavalry charge. It's like, way back they would have had horses for war and now they've got choppers.
Assume attack formation. We'll come in low out of the rising sun, and about a mile out we'll put on the music. Scare the hell out of the...
That guy, the young black guy, is that... This is a bit like Lawrence Fishburne.
Shall we dance?
Oh, look at the speaker. So big classical playing. Of all the choices of music. Some great filming. Great storytelling. Oh no, it's a school. Oh god. Oh, I'm really uncomfortable watching this. Oh my god, the little boy, get him. Whoa. The filming, it's almost like it's a video game or something, how we see the bombs going in. Oh. So they called the Vietnamese soldiers Charlie. It's just sad to see anybody killed. God. What a shot. And all this to the classical music, it's just like a real statement. No way! Whoa, I thought that was going to plummet for a second. When you see this, it's so clear how these soldiers are perturbed in their own time after the war.
We just had secondaries down there in the plaza.
Oh, that's terrible. His legs.
I want my wounded out of there in the hospital in 15 minutes.
Whoa. Whoa, did you see? She looked like a schoolgirl, and then before we knew it, they said she had a grenade.
Get over there, Johnny. I'm rolling in. Put the right skid right up her ass.
What do you think? The way! Oh, right. Look at that. Break both ways. Watch. Watch.
They can do all that killing, but then turn around and admire the waves for surf. It's almost like another day in the office for them. It's like he's got balls of steel, really, isn't it? He didn't even duck.
Come here! Change! I want to see how rideable that stuff is. Go change! You either surf or fight. That's clear. Now get going. Lance, I'll bet you can't wait to get out there. Hey, Lance, come here. Look.
This guy. I've never seen a character like him. Whoa.
Okay, fellas, quit hiding. Another one can't take off. Don't you think it's a little risky for R&R? If I say it's safe to surf this beach, it's safe to surf this beach. I'm safe to surf this fucking place.
I thought he was going to go woo and have board shorts on.
Some napalm down in a tree line. Can you get twisted around trying to put it down here?
Oh my God, look at those planes. They look unbelievably streamlined.
Stand by now. There you got about 30 seconds, son. This is going to be a big one.
Holy shit.
Napalm, son!
Right, that's napalm. Okay.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Smells like victory.
She loves the smell. And he doesn't even flinch.
Light up, man. Come on. Let's get high.
Someday this war's gonna end. That'd be just fine with the boys on the boat. They weren't looking for anything more than a way home. Trouble is, I'd been back there, and I knew that it just didn't exist anymore.
Yeah, he's got the inside scoop that going back home isn't all it's teamed up to be, I guess. Like, they don't realise how changed they are because they're amongst other soldiers, but...
I began to wonder what they really had against Kurtz. It wasn't just insanity and murder. There was enough of that to go around for everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, I want to get some mangoes.
Just don't go out there by yourself. You don't want to go in there alone. How come they call you that? Chef.
I'm a real chef. I'm a saucier.
Saucier?
What's a saucier?
We specialize in sauces. Gotta be a mango tree here somewhere.
Jeez, look at the roots of that tree. They are truly in the depths of the jungle.
Magnifique. That's when I applied for radioman school, but then they gave me the engine.
Something's up. It's just so much coverage, like, look how big the leaves are. I didn't expect it to be an animal. They did so well to get away. He did so well to spot it or scent something.
Gotta remember, never get out of the
That's crazy.
What happened? How many is it? Get tiger! Tiger! Yes! It's all goddamn fucking shit, man! I didn't get on the goddamn 8th grade for this kind of shit! I just want to learn to fucking cook, man!
Never get out of the boat.
Yeah.
Absolutely goddamn right. Kurtz got off the boat. He split from the whole fucking program. What did he see here that first tour?
Gosh, I love his inquisitive mind. Like, he's not totally following the orders and not questioning it.
If he joined the Green Berets, there was no way you'd ever get above Colonel. Kurtz knew what he was giving up. And the more I read and began to understand, the more I admired him.
You get such a sense of the heat there as well. Look at all the sweat on him.
The next youngest guy in his class was half his age. I did it when I was 19. It damn near wasted me. He could have gone for general, but he went for himself instead.
That's powerful. A man of his own convictions.
Today was really a new one. I almost got eaten alive by a fucking tiger.
God. Yeah.
Kurtz staged Operation Archangel with combined local forces, rated a major success.
Right, that's the photo from the clipping.
He received no official clearance. He just started up and did it. What balls. They were gonna nail his ass for that one, but after the press got a hold of it, they promoted him to full colonel instead.
Right, okay, I see.
The bullshit piled up so fast in Vietnam, you needed wings to stay above it.
Deep. All the lights.
This sure enough is a bizarre sight in the middle of this shit.
Yeah, you said it.
Fat, you ever been up here before?
See the Playboy bunny. Oh my god, they got a special guest or something. What is this? Is this like a show for them to say thanks?
Proud of you because we know how tough and how hard it's been. To prove it, we're going to give you some entertainment we know you're going to like. Miss August, Miss Singer.
Oh my god, it is Playboy models.
The Playman of the Year, Harry Potter.
Wow, they got these girls all the way out there. Like this would have happened, I'm sure. This is crazy. Look at that dancing with all the guns. Everyone's watching. It's interesting. Willard's like, it's like he's not enjoying it as much as everyone else. I guess he's got so much on his mind. They're like, the boys are going crazy. Let's get out of here. That was short and sweet. Couldn't behave themselves. Had to ruin it for everyone else. Look at them, they're holding on. Pull his trousers down. Oh my god. Yeah, man, this film just shows this time. He's still hanging on. This time in history.
Charlie didn't get much USO. He was dug in too deep or moving too fast. His idea of great R&R was cold rice and a little rat meat. He had only two ways home: death or victory.
Death or victory.
No wonder Kurtz put a weed up Command's ass. The war was being run by a bunch of four-star clowns who were going to end up giving the whole circus away.
Right, so he sees, like, even something like that as a bit of a farce compared to how the other side are operating.
The camp started falling apart. Kurtz orders assassination of 3 Vietnamese men and 1 woman. 2 of the men were colonels in the South Vietnamese army. Enemy activity in his old sector dropped off to nothing. Guess he must have hit the right 4 people.
But the Americans were sort of working and helping with the South, I thought, against the North. Is that why he thought they were double agents?
He was gone. Nothing but rumors and random intelligence. The VC knew his name by now, and they were scared of him. He and his men were playing hit and run all the way into Cambodia.
I ought to say I'm not supposed to know where I'm taking this boat, so I don't. But one look at you and I know it's going to be hot, wherever it is.
We're going upriver about 75 clicks above the Do Long Bridge.
That's Cambodia, Captain.
We're not supposed to be in Cambodia, but that's where I'm going.
Right, I didn't even realise they're proper crossing over.
I have been officially accused of murder by the army.
Oh. So who knows what he's been accused of?
The alleged victims were 4 Vietnamese double agents. We spent months uncovering them and accumulating evidence. When absolute proof was completed, we acted.
Unless he was right.
The charges are unjustified. They are, in fact, quite completely insane.
Unless he was right. He uncovered something they're trying to eradicate.
As for the charges against me, I am unconcerned. I am beyond their timid, lying morality, and so I am beyond caring.
That looks like it happened fairly recently. Imagine seeing that on the way away from anyone else and all the way up north. Pretty daunting.
I'd have known I'd take you to New Orleans. I hope that you the
These other soldiers on the boat, they're gonna be sick of each other. I think they already are, really.
And if I want to play with them, bring up my own. What you do with it, Cherry boy?
Jack, knock it off and give your jaws a rest and stop smoking that dope. You hear me?
Aye, aye, Captain. It's like that pitch, the photograph, it's all dark and he's like a man of mystery still, you know. We've still yet to see what kind of man he is.
Sandpan off the port bow. Bring him in. Clean, on the 60. Junk boat, Captain. We're going to take a routine check.
Well, let's forget routine now and let him go.
Oh, no.
Chief, my mission's got priority.
Yeah.
Hell, you wouldn't even be in this part of the river if it wasn't for me.
Until we reach your destination, Captain, you're just on for the ride.
Oh, no. I feel like they're going to really regret that. Love seeing the difference in the boats, just how their life is.
Looking at forward hooks. Bring the people out of there.
Look, they've got a washing line along the length of it.
Come on, hurry up, motherfucker. Move it.
Keep your eyes open, clean.
I got you, Chief.
Surely they're just trying to fish.
Damn, they're okay.
Board and searching.
It's a fucking boat, ain't nothing on it, Chief.
Boarded and searched.
Bunch of fucking vets, there's nothing
Get
on
on that boat!
All right! Move it out!
Man goes. What's in the rice bag? What's in that vegetable basket?
Don't talk. Get out of here. Come on.
And check the yellow can. She was sitting on it.
Hold it! Let's kill all the assholes and shoot the shit out of all of them! Hold it!
That happened so quickly, but I feel it was completely unwarranted.
You all right? See what she's running for?
What?
The fucking puppy!
It's easy to get frustrated.
Get it! No! Give me the fucking dog!
Chef, she's moving behind you. She's alive. Check her out.
I really feel Chef's frustration with that. I wonder what Willard makes of it all.
She's bleeding. Bring her on board.
What are you talking about?
She's wounded. She's not dead. The book says Captain...
Ah!
I told you not to stop. Now let's go.
Oh, he's so calm about it. They should not have stopped. And it shows, you know, Willard's always been pretty chill, but in these moments he can kind of snap, or at least just make the harshest of decisions in order to progress forward with the mission. Interesting character, because sometimes it's, you know, I guess it's tempting for screenwriters to have characters be like all or nothing all the time, but he's so quiet and then snaps and retracts back and then kind of snaps.
Do Long Bridge was the last army outpost on the Nung River. Beyond it, there was only Kurtz.
So weird being in darkness and seeing all these lights.
What do you think? It's beautiful. What's the matter with you? You acting kind of weird.
You know that last tab of acid I was saving? I dropped it.
You dropped acid? Far out.
Oh my god. Wonder what he's saying. Look at them, they're desperate. They're not even playing, they want to get out. It's almost like zombies trying to get on board. This is seriously apocalyptic. Apocalypse Now. Yes. Yeah, it is.
Willard? Yeah, who's that?
I see why they named the film this.
Was sent here from the Trang with these 3 days ago, sir. This is mail for the boat. You don't know how happy this makes me, sir.
Why?
Now I can get out of here, if I can find a way.
You're in the asshole of the world, Captain!
Yeah, in the thick of it. Right in the thick of it.
Where you going?
Get some information.
Somebody go with him.
I'll go. I want to go.
This is really surprising to me. I mean, I haven't watched many war films, and as you know, I don't know loads about the Vietnam War, but these places and bases are just something otherworldly, doesn't it? It looks like that looks like a spaceship. Kind of like the trippy music in the background.
Listen to the music, man! Lance! Get down here!
And we can't see everything, you know. We only see the light from the flares, and just totally puts us in here, like we are there. Like that. Just see the fading light in and out. Oh my god. He picked the worst time to try acid. What the hell? He's brought the puppy with him.
You think it's so bad, huh, nigga?
What are you shooting at, soldier?
What the fuck you think I'm shooting at? I'm sorry, sir. They're out there by the wire. Shit, he's trying to call his friends, man. Son of a plant.
This is seriously apocalyptic. This is hellish.
Who's the commanding officer here?
Ain't you?
That's so powerful as well. It's like they've just been allowed to run riot, run crazy. No one's in charge. Seems not. Get down.
Go get the roach now! We're gonna go get the roach. Roach! Roach!
Oh, this is like...
Lance! Do you hear him?
This is so uncomfortable.
You get him out there on the wire, man?
Yeah.
You need a flare?
No. He's close, man.
He's in warrior mode. What's he gonna
Motherfucker.
Hey, soldier. Do you know who's in command here?
Yeah.
And this place seems like it's constantly under fire.
Did you find the CO, Captain?
There's no fucking CO here. Let's just get going.
Which way, Captain?
It's like those soldiers have been forgotten about.
You know which way, Chief.
Like this bridge. We build it every night. Charlie blows it right back up again. Just so the generals can say the road's open. Think about it.
Just get us upriver.
Was he sort of suggesting why go on with the mission? Like it's going to be pointless anyway. Is that what he was getting at? Something out of a nightmare. Can't believe it. And I'm blown away by how it's filmed. Francis Ford Coppola knew what he was doing. How long it took to plan and execute each scene. I mean, staggering. I'm blown away. Like what we've witnessed is it's almost like a documentary because it feels like we're seeing things we're not supposed to see.
You got another one, Clean? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Far out, man. All right, I've been waiting for this one.
Oh, look, it's all much more
Fine.
calmer now. Now that they're reconnecting with family back home.
There has been a new development regarding your mission. Months ago, a man was ordered on a mission which was identical to yours. We have reason to believe that he is now operating with Colonel Kurtz.
What?
Captain Richard Colby. He was with Kurtz.
Whoa. Someone else tried to do what he's doing and got like sucked into it. Whoa, and that was the same time as Manson.
Purple haze, look!
Oh my god, it's like the whole world just took a crazy pill, seriously.
Hey, Lance!
Oh, sorry. God, that frightened me so much. And it's like we could see it coming and I was still so shocked by it. God, they're getting obliterated. Got shot.
Chow! Check out Clean! Clean's it! Where'd the dog go? We gotta go back and get the dog!
He's lost it, like, he's more concerned about the dog.
Mama, you can't die, you fucker! Hey, Mama!
That acting was so good, it was just like instantaneous.
A lot of grandchildren to love and spoil. Even Aunt Jessie and Mama will come to celebrate.
Is his family taking
Granny and Daddy to stay out of the way of the bullets and bring your honey home.
Oh. Oh. And we see this human side with the captain of the ship. Totally different mood on the boat now, isn't there? Whoa, you just see these crashed planes and helicopters, and look, it's been eaten alive by the jungle already. I guess it's good camouflage, all that mist from the river, but Like, how long are they going to have to travel up for?
Can't see nothing. We stopping.
You're not authorized to stop this boat, Chief.
I ain't risking no more lives.
I'm in command here, goddammit. You'll do what I say.
Oh, it's him. I was wondering what that sound was. How could you possibly be the same again after experiencing something like this?
He was close. I couldn't see him yet, but I could feel him, as if the boat were being sucked upriver and the water was flowing back into the jungle.
Weird. Proper attack, old school. They need to almost get under like a Roman formation.
Tell them to hold that fire! They just don't stick! They're just trying to scare!
Oh, I see.
You got us in this mess! Now you can't get us out because you don't know where the hell you're going, do you? Son of a bitch, you fuck! You son of a bitch!
They're gonna mess it up.
A spear.
A spear, yeah, a spear. Oh man, they probably wouldn't have done that if they had not fired. Why didn't he listen to Willard? That's the second time he didn't listen to him. Boy, he's trying to impale him as well. What the hell? What the hell? He wants to bring him down with him. Jeez. Guess he thought in his last moments this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you.
My mission is to make it up into Cambodia. There's a Green Beret colonel up there who's gone insane. I'm supposed to kill him.
I'm short and we gotta go up there so you can kill one of our own guys. I thought you were going in to blow up a bridge.
Oh my god, he's like bathing the body. That's so sad.
No, wait. We'll go with you. We'll go up there, but on the boat.
That happening with arrows and the spear, doesn't it? They are way out of their depth here. Even with the guns. They don't know the land. They don't know what's waiting for them. The music's the perfect backdrop. It's just...
Part of me was afraid of what I would find and what I would do when I got there. But the thing I felt the most was the desire to confront him.
It's so trippy. This humid hot heat that makes you sweat and makes you feel super dehydrated to the point you're going nuts. I wonder if he is gonna kill him. He certainly won't do it straight away. He wants to... It's like he wants to have a conversation with him. I wonder how it's gonna end. Oh my god.
Just keep moving. Keep your hands away from the guns.
Are they people painted white? Look at that, and closing it. It's like they've been swallowed up. And look in the back. The Cambodian building. It's almost like Angkor Wat. That's, that style.
It's all right.
Like a strange
it's all
temple.
right. It's all been approved. Them bastards attacked us. Stop them with your siren, man. Stop them with the siren. I'm an American. Yeah.
This guy's nuts. Everyone's nuts.
American civilian, it's all right.
See that? The guy who's been taking the
I'm a
photos.
photojournalist. Covered the war since '64.
Who are all these people?
They think you've come to take him away, and I hope that isn't true.
Take who away?
Colonel Kurtz. These are all his children, man, as far as you can see. Out here, we're all his children.
Could we,
Look at the body hanging.
talk to Colonel Kurtz?
You don't talk to the colonel, well, you listen to him. The man's enlarged my mind.
Feels like a cult, doesn't it? It's like in the paper we saw that about Manson.
Well, you say hello to him, right? And he'll just walk right by you.
And this feels super weird.
Do you know that if is the middle word in life? If you can keep your head when all about you're losing theirs and blaming it on you.
Rudyard Kipling. I love that poem.
He can be terrible, and he can be mean, and he can be right.
This guy's so brave, though, being a photojournalist. Like, look how many cameras he's got. And he's willing to be in the most remote places. I mean, you would have to be a bit Coco Loco to do that. But it's important to be a photojournalist in places like this.
Hey, could you hey, hello? Hello? Could you hold it for a minute?
Angkor Wat in Cambodia is the largest spiritual building to exist on Earth.
You're looking at the heads. Sometimes he goes too far, you know. And he's the first one to admit it.
He's going crazy.
Wrong, wrong.
You gonna call him crazy?
Fucking A.
Yeah.
I just want to talk.
Well, man, he's gone away.
I'll wait
He
for
feels
him.
comfortable with his people.
Maybe we should wait back at the boat.
The build-up of tension, and in the background we can hear this like the music. Oh,
He's worse than crazy. He's evil. Help you. Fucking A, I'll help you. I'll do anything to get out of this joint.
oh look, apocalypse now, Britain on the stone.
I used to think if I died in an evil place, and my soul wouldn't be able to make it to heaven.
Oh, that's powerful.
I'm gonna need you to wait here, Chef. I'll go up with Lance, see if I can find the colonel. You can take the radio. I don't get back by 2200 hours. You'll call in the airstrike.
Does that mean Willard's like willing to blow himself up?
Everything I saw told me that Kurtz had gone insane. The place was full of bodies. If I was still alive, it was because he wanted me that way.
Yeah, didn't think of that. He wants to talk to Willard just as much as Willard wants to talk to them. He's still high as a kite.
It smelled like slow death in there. Malaria.
Oh yeah, malaria nightmare. Oh my God.
Where are you from, Willard?
I'm from Ohio, sir.
Were you born there?
Yes, sir. Toledo, sir.
How far are you from the river?
His face is still in shadow.
About 200 miles.
I want to see his face.
I went down that river once when I was a kid. There's a place in the river, I can't remember, wild and overgrown now, but about 5 miles you'd think that heaven just fell on the earth in the form of gardenias. Have you ever considered any real freedoms from the opinion of others, even the opinions of yourself?
He's almost like a monk with the shared head and the philosophical questions.
They say why they wanted to terminate my command.
Oh.
It's no longer classified, is it?
He knows everything, despite being in the middle of nowhere.
Did they tell you?
That you had gone totally insane.
This man went to Harvard.
That your methods were unsound.
Are my methods unsound?
I don't see any method at all.
That's a good answer. It's true, he wants to judge it all from what he can see himself.
Are you an assassin?
I'm a soldier.
You're neither. You're an errand boy sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.
Illuminated face. Even half of it remains in shadow. Called him an errand boy. He wants to show him his insignificance. Why? Oh, they got gun cages.
Why would a nice guy like you want to kill a genius?
But he still hasn't killed him yet.
He likes you. He really likes you. He's got something in mind for you. Aren't you curious about that? I'm very curious. He's dying, I think. He hates all this. The man's, he reads poetry out loud, all right? And a voice. He's got plans for you. You're gonna help him, man. I mean, what are they gonna say, man, when he's gone, huh? They're gonna say he was a kind man, He was a wise man. He had wisdom. Bullshit, man.
You.
It was crazy when the photographer said, you know, he'll end when all this shit ends, and it's kind of like, as long as the Americans are entertaining the war, it will continue like this. They really, the cinematography is incredible. He's like on death's door himself.
Oh, Christ!
Colonel came down to exert his power. Ritualistic, almost putting on the face paint and throwing the severed head in his lap. Part of me thinks, you know, the Colonel's just got this crazy ego where he enjoys them celebrating him like a god. I hope Captain Willett doesn't lose his mind. Like the way he freaked out at their head. It's almost like the sanity he's always had is slipping away.
Alas, our dried voices when we whisper together are quiet and meaningless. Shade without color, paralyzed force, gesture without motion.
This is the way the fucking world ends. Look at this fucking shit we're in, man.
Oh, I just want him out of his face. He's just making this like 1,000 times worse. Why is he still there?
I thought that the minute I looked at him, I'd know what to do, but it didn't happen. I was in there with him for days, not under guard, but he knew I wasn't going anywhere. He knew more about what I was going to do than I did. He broke from them, and then he broke from himself.
Whoa, what a line.
I've seen horrors, but you have no right to call me a murderer. You have a right to kill me, but you have no right to judge me. It's impossible through words to describe what is necessary to those who do not know what horror means. I remember when I was with Special Forces, we went into a camp to inoculate. We left the camp after we had inoculated the children for polio. This old man came running after us and he was crying. We went back there and they had come and hacked off every inoculated arm. Little arms. I remember I cried, I wept. I wanted to tear my teeth out. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
That's awful.
I never want to forget. And then I realized, like I was shot with a diamond bullet right through my forehead. And I thought, my God, the genius of that, the will to do that, perfect, genuine, complete, pure. And then I realized that they were stronger than we. These were men who have families, who are filled with love, but they have the strength.
That's mad he admires the strength, though.
If I had 10 divisions of those men, then our troubles here would be over very quickly. Without judgment. Because it's judgment that defeats us.
The script is crazy. It's amazing. There was such a window into his mind.
There's nothing that I detest more than the stench of lies. And if you understand me, Willard, you will do this for me.
To see what he saw with the amputated arms, and to think that is what I'm missing to be a man of that, like, strength and focus. It's like that could be the moment his mind went insane.
They were gonna make me a major for this, and I wasn't even in their fucking army anymore. Everybody wanted me to do it. Him most of all, waiting for me to take the pain away.
Oh.
He just wanted to go out like a soldier. Even the jungle wanted him dead. And that's who he really took his orders from anyway.
He wanted to go out being a soldier. This is nuts. Look at these shots. Doesn't seem real. Doesn't seem real. It's insanely.
Come on, baby, take a chance with us.
Oh my god, it's like he's transitioned into warrior mode.
We train young men to drop fire on people, but their commanders won't allow them to write fuck on their airplane because it's obscene.
He's still not down. He's still not down. Like the cow, it's like he's sacrificing himself. He's allowing it to happen. It's like he ordered for that to happen. The cow, the party, the dancing, the singing. Because he knew tonight was going to be the night he would die. Oh. Him coming out of the lake like that, it's like he had to get in his primordial assassin psyche in order to accomplish his mission. Almost like he became the man Kurtz was talking about. He had morals and yet was so unwavering in his mission. Maybe these men do exist. Almost like he is the new leader, how he emerges. I think they do. I think they see him like the new leader. They're like submitting to him and bowing to him. And it's his turn to have his face painted. And his face to be half in shadow. Good God. His lance.
Calling PDR Street Gang. PDR Street Gang, this is
What will they decide? Will he do the airstrike or not? No, I guess leave it as it is. Honestly, for a moment then, when he was in front of them all, I had never once considered that being a part of the plot, that he would take the Colonel's place. But I truly thought then, might he? And that would have been the biggest twist. This film is going to take me such a long time to process. I feel like I want to give it a standing ovation. I feel like I took a tab of acid watching that. I'm in awe. Oh my gosh. So I've had a few moments to come down after watching that film. When someone is so creative that they see the vision of how they want us to sit in the cinema and watch this movie, and then they're able to like create the set, direct the actors, make sure the editing is perfect, the lighting as well, and then have the music layered on top of the film once it's all sort of said and done. And this masterpiece just like evolves from nothing. It makes us like rejoice and be happy to be human, and be happy that we have such great storytellers amongst us. Francis Ford Coppola, where he got the ideas for some of the scenes in this film, I can only imagine. I mean, he must have done a lot of digging and found out about the depths of the jungles in the time of the Vietnam War and what bases were kind of forgotten about and leaders weren't posted there. And, you know, what did the soldiers see? How did they behave? Did they even remember how they behaved? They were so kind of lost and I imagine dehydrated. Maybe they did take some drugs to pass the time. And it was almost a way of coping as well, being so crazy in the heat of the jungle. I mean, that bridge scene, I've never watched anything like it, and I don't think I shall again. It was like touching down on an alien base on another planet. And it really wasn't even that long ago in the world history, you know? And it was frightening, but it was also really adrenaline inducing. I loved how we only saw the actors' faces when the flares went up and it all went dark again. And it was like this tense but yet slow heartbeat, the rhythm of the place that they were in. It was, God, it made us feel uneasy and steady in ourselves. It was like a glimpse into the brain of the soldiers, and I didn't like it one bit. So we come away just having this sort of crazy admiration, I suppose, but also feeling tremendously sorry for the soldiers who had to fight in that war. It just looked really difficult and hard. And I love the scene on the boat as well when the little arrows came raining down. It was just such a contrast between the two cultures. And then obviously it was super sad when the spear pierced the captain of the boat. And it was shocking too, because it just reinforced again how these two different cultures never saw eye to eye. It was a privilege to see Lawrence Fishburne as a young actor, like super young. Good on him. I wonder if that was his first movie in Hollywood. And we saw Harrison Ford at the start as well. I couldn't get over how different his face looked. He just looked so young as well. It's nice to see these young actors in their early roles. And then, you know, when we see him now on a red carpet, he's quite, he's aged fine. But you just think, God, what a long stint, in Hollywood. Yeah, very cool to see. Martin Sheen was amazing. I'm curious to know what sort of disciplines he had to implement into his real life to be able to pull off being that sort of character. I imagine he must have, because it's like he got so into researching about Kurtz, and I just loved how, like, his body really told a lot about the story through, like, all the sweat and just feeling quite patient, and then suddenly having moments of being really impatient when the boat was halted, other soldiers weren't helping, you know, they didn't get gasoline, and he would kind of snap. And that was a great introduction each time to his character. It was like a slow build up, but we really got a sense of intelligence from him. I couldn't wait for him to meet Marlon Brando's character, Colonel Kurtz. Now, when they did meet, I didn't think Colonel Kurtz would be so patient with him and so kind of easygoing on him. I didn't think it would last days. I thought it might last, you know, a few hours maybe. I think the ending, the build-up was awesome, but when we came into the start of that scene where all the, like, inhabitants and villagers came out to greet the boat, it was like nothing I ever could have imagined. It was hell on earth, wasn't it? All these corpses everywhere. They did a great job of portraying, like, how that would have smelled, how you would have felt. it just makes me like shudder and feel really uncomfortable thinking about it now. Just like the savagery of everyone there. Mental. It shows as well how quickly you can lose your mind. The photographer guy, the journalist who stayed, he was an interesting character. It showed how he'd been sucked into the story, that the colonel was seen as this demigod, like a good omen, and ruled all of them. And they so willingly went along with it. What a story. Like, did that happen in real life? Something similar must have happened for the writers and Francis to get an idea for the film. It's very gosh, what's that book we had to read about the boys? Lord of the Flies. It was like Lord of the Flies extremism, wasn't it? And it was funny at the end. It was almost like Marlon Brando came across, or as playing the colonel, came across very calm and stoic, and like he breathed into this life of being the hero of everybody. He was kind of inflated himself, and it's like his ego was immensely inflated with it. And yet he accepted death, and he accepted that his fate had called upon him. So much so that the scene where Willard like gets the knife, and oh my god, that scene when he comes out of the water and his face is completely painted. It was like he went under this biblical transformation as well. Maybe not biblical, maybe like psychedelic is probably a better word. Yeah. And animalistic at the same time. Now that I think about it, it was almost like kind of prehistoric. It was just so primal. I was shocked by it, but at the same time blown away and so entertained, and just it blew me away, honestly, when he came out like this. And then we had the scene as well with the cow being sacrificed and hacked. It was so bloody, and the chanting and the dancing. Yeah, it was like we were right there with everybody else. And how Lance's character was obviously just super high and like, you know, along for the ride. I feel us and Willard were the only sane people there watching it all happen. I'm just glad Willard did achieve what he needed to do, because it just needed to happen. When I saw it all, I mean, Marlon Brando's character of the Colonel, yes, he could have been arrested and brought back, but it was almost too far gone. It was so horrific what was happening to people there and the conditions in which they were living. He was not well in his mind. And yet when Willard killed him and came out of that doorway with the light and his face painted green, and all the civilians turned around and looked at him, and they didn't attack him, in that split second you think he's going to be dead as a dodo, or he's going to be glorified. And he was glorified by them, and they bowed to him. And it's like they were just grateful they had a new leader. They didn't really care what transpired. They were just wanting to, you know, worship someone else. And I thought for a moment, yeah, he was gonna like it and stay and see what it was like to be a leader on that level. I really did. Interesting that opportunity was given to him. He could have taken it, but, you know, thank God he didn't. That would have been a totally different ending, but I'm glad he kept, you know, his wits about him. He ended the mission. He got back on the boat. It's so crazy to think he would have to leave that jungle, make his way back down the river and like onto an aeroplane and back to the United States, having seen what he saw. It was nuts. The whole way through the film kept us on the edge of our seat. And yeah, at the very end I felt I honestly felt quite exhausted from my heart beating the whole time, and what it demanded of our brains as well to engage with the film and really think about each scene, each situation. But you know, God, what a gift to be able to watch this film for the first time and share my reaction with all of you. I just feel it was so trippy, and I shan't go into the delves of my past and, you know, what we all did in our youth, but it did bring back the thought of just being a bit out of control of your mind. And some people welcome that, and I think the vast majority of us don't actually like it. And I felt in a position where I didn't like how I felt for most of the film, but certainly the end. I felt anxious, I really did. Anxious, relieved that Willard got back, kind of scared that that can happen to a man, what Colonel Kurtz went through, that can happen to someone. And people can be okay with, you know, corpses everywhere, corpses hanging, people in cages, even the sacrifice of the animal. I feel like that was real. I don't know how that could have not been filmed using a real life cow being killed. It was all done so well. It just made me feel really unsteady. But now I just have such appreciation for the artistry of this film. It was shocking, amazing. I'm so glad that it rattled us and invited us into this chaotic, just crazy drug-infused climactic world. It was amazing. No wonder it won all the awards it did. I feel like I need to listen to something really calming in bed, something really something really boring like Enid Blyton, and just get back to myself, you know. But yeah, tremendous movie. God, I thank you all for watching my reaction. I hope you guys felt the same way I did. I am so keen to know what you took from it when you guys first watched it. Did you see it in the cinema, or did you see it at home? Did you see it with friends? Like, I've watched this alone, but it would be cool to watch it with friends and see everybody else's reactions, and you know, see if they feel as uneasy as you do watching it. So I just can't wait to hear about your experiences watching this film, Apocalypse Now. And if you like my reaction, give it a thumbs up and do comment. Check out my Patreon, because my full-length reaction to this film will be up on there. And I can't wait for the next movie date. I hope it's a more calming movie. It might not be, but whatever it is, I'm down for the ride. So thank you so much for joining, and till our next movie date.